Hello there peeps, this is Dedede the Aspie Gamer once again, and I have a 3DS now that I can record from. Yay! And also, as of the day I'm uploading this video, I have graduated from school! Yes! And so, to celebrate, and to count down the remaining days until Kirby Planet Robobot's US release, I'm going to be playing Kirby Triple Deluxe. Not only will I be playing Kirby Triple Deluxe, but I'm not going to be playing the main game, not this time around. That's what the Perfect Run series is for. Hey Kirby, enjoy your time in the spotlight, because it's about to be shifted over to our other main character. And no, I don't mean Meta Knight. He's not in this game, unless you count keychains. I instead will be playing Dedede-Tour, the hard mode of the game where you get to play as Dedede. So let's go ahead and start. Dedede goes on a tour in Dedede-Tour. It's a royal time attack with fewer recovery items than the main story mode. Jump into warp holes for a shortcut to stages farther ahead. These are basically Mario warp pipes for this minigame. Battle deluxe bosses along the way, and face a final boss who wants revenge. Gee, I wonder who that could be. So, like I said, this is the hard mode of the game, and where you get to play as Dedede, who has a permanent hammer ability with some buffs. When he's at full health, he can fire off a hammer warrior. He also has a charge attack, which doesn't do the triple hammer slam like it did in Dreamland, but instead lets him fire an arrow that can cut arrows. He also has the hammer flip, and the hammer spin, I think it's called. Hammer spin... Hammer twirl, which gives him invincibility frames and also has a flame effect. And he can also do it in midair. He can't do the hammer flip in midair though. He can also throw away his hammer, but since it's a permanent ability, he can just control hammers infinitely, unlike Kirby. That can be pretty useful. So let's read this. At long last, Dedede-Tour. This land will not be ruled by Queen Sectonia. No, it will be ruled by the king, the self-proclaimed Great King of Dreamland, embarks on his own adventure. So the general gist of this mode is that it's similar to the Meta Nightmare modes in Kirby Superstar, Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland, Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland, not Kirby's, and Kirby Superstar Ultra, and what will be the hard mode in Kirby Planet Robobot, or so I've heard. That'll be fun. For now, we're dealing with Kirby Triple Deluxe and Dedede-Tour, so let's get on with it. So, the way this mode works is that instead of going through the stages individually and finding sunstones, we're instead going through a gauntlet of each stage in each world. And we can skip ahead by finding warp stones. Certain enemies are either bigger or smaller than their normal mode incarnations. It really just affects their health. I find the smaller enemies easier to deal with than the bigger enemies. Maybe a bit harder to deal with at times, but only in that they take a few more hits than usual. Small enemies are just pushovers. Really, I don't think that's hard enough to constitute a real hard mode, but so it goes. I'm not the one who developed this game. At least the bosses are more different, which we'll see later on. Also, the stars have the insignia of Dedede's peace sign, but that's only a cosmetic change. You still collect 100 to get an extra life, and it's still the same as that. One new ability unique to this game that wasn't in the others is the ability to fastball, and another is the ability to dodge out of a guard. This I find is actually more useful than guarding. I don't really use guarding that much, except in Kirby Triple Deluxe all the time. I just like to try and dodge enemy attacks without actively, rather than taking shave damage. That was a keychain. It's just a random collectible you can collect. There's also rare keychains in the main game, but those aren't here. Here they're just collectibles that you can collect randomly. Oh hey, there's a whirlpool over here, I didn't know that. Okay. Sure, why not? And so we jumped ahead to the next stage. So, when the minigame description mentions that there's less recovery items, that means that wherever there were random placed food items, those will be gone. Maxim tomatoes and sunstones, I want to say, are replaced by normal food items as well. Like, I think there used to be a keychain or a Maxim tomato here, but now it's just a food item. I don't believe there was a sunstone in the main game. Hey, Chip! Oh hey, there's something back here. Now, for the most part, it's pointless to explore in Dedede-Tour other than to find the secrets, because most of them are usually just stars or health items. But you can still explore if you want, and you may find whirlpools. That's the most useful thing to find in Dedede-Tour. I mean, 1-ups can be useful if you take a lot of damage, but if you lose a lot of lives, but I tend to avoid that issue in Kirby games usually. I don't know where all the whirlpools are, so if I miss any, then so be it. Another thing of note, King Dedede actually skips Hypernova section, as sadly, he can only inhale and smash Struthers or when he is the boss. Otherwise, his inhale ability is locked out of the picture. Sadness. Oh well. Any door marked with a red star, or any 3D work star, will send you to an optional area. This leads to a keychain. This game really makes good use of the gyro controls and the 3D plane. I'm excited for Kirby 3D Rumble because that seems like in playing Robobot, that seems like a test for an actual 3D game. Oh hey, Hanson! That's Waddle Dee. He gives you an ability star which you can use to heal at any time as long as you have something in your belly. Which now I have punch or water or whatever this streak is. Sometimes a Mii character can appear by the Waddle Dee and he'll give you more useful items like stars and keychains, never sunstones. And here we have a mini-boss, and notice the DX moniker it has. This is a hard mode boss, and it also has a palette swap to showcase that. These bosses are harder, or at least different, than in their main incarnations. Sometimes, as I've found, they're not actually harder bosses, just different bosses, and so the muscle memory from the main game will mess you up when you're trying to fight them for the first time. And so that's why they seem difficult. And with that, we've reached the first checkpoint. So after a quick refreshing pause, we'll continue on. Alright, back at it. Time to continue on in plane. What is this stage even called? Flying Fields. I was about to say Patched Plains, but I think that's the name of the first stage in Kirby Planet Robobot. I only know one of the stage names, I don't know the rest. And, of course, I've never played the game, considering it's not even out in the US yet. And that's good, if I want to find from the game. But that's besides the point. Right now, we're dealing with Kirby Triple Deluxe. Using any fire abilities, you can burn away this grass, and it usually contains items. Like a 3D Warp Star, apparently. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so we can't travel over there. Is there anything right here? Okay, I need to do something in the main plane first. And that's an example of a telefrag in a Kirby game. Nice. I actually don't know how to get over there. Oh well. Maybe I'm missing out on a warp pull, but so be it. So this is an example of the gyro controls, and they're not that annoying for a 3DS game, surprisingly. I've never played the special set. I've never played the 3DS version of Sonic Lost World, so I can't really say how annoying the gyro controls are after that. But I've heard bad things about it. I don't know. This isn't Sonic, this is Kirby. Does that ice cream have the Dedede peace sign on it? Yes. Yes, it does. Okay then. Sure. Right then. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, dive bomb. The dodge maneuver is actually more useful than the guard in my book, because I still don't use it often, but sometimes I use it just for fun. I'm the kind of guy who likes to more actively dodge my opponents without those kind of moves, but your mileage may vary. I still find them useful at times. More useful than the guarding. Oh hey, would you look at that, a warp hole. What is this music a remix of? Oh, well, first hit of the run. Well, if I wanted it to be a perfect run, I'd be playing as Kirby with no ability, so there. So notice the different sizes of the Gordos. But this one doesn't have a shadow. It's further in the foreground, which means we can actually pass through it. Same here, it's further in the background. This one tries to confuse us, and almost does a good job. No, I just really got hit there. But it's easy to figure out. So yeah, now that we're not at full health, we can't fire hammer bullets. I can remedy that by using the ability star, but I'm gonna skip it. I always imagine that when Kirby or Dedede or anyone eats this invincibility candy, they're just on a sugar high. It might have something to do with that one animation I watched that one time. Well, that one animation where Kirby eats invincibility candy and actually does go on a sugar high. That's a funny one. Smooth dodging skills. So here we do not want to get hit, otherwise we'll lose the key, and this key is important. It restricts our movement, sure, but we want to hold on to it. Why? Because this leads to a warp hole. And with that, we're at the boss. I recognize the me character, but I don't recognize the person. Go ahead and use my ability star just because full health. Hey there, Flowery. You got a purple upgrade. So this is Flowery Woods DX. Besides having a palette swap from the normal one, it also has more dangerous attacks, such as a root attack, as we see here, which I didn't have before, and the way the air puffs that the air puffs work is more dangerous than in the main game. The air puff, he just aims the air puffs at your character, be it Kirby or, well, not Dedede, because you can't play as Dedede in the main game. He also didn't have this attack. But here, the air puffs split. Well, there goes full health. The air puffs split, which makes them a bit harder to dodge. Really, the hard mode bosses aren't really too difficult once you know how to deal with them. It's just a matter of getting out of the muscle memory of the normal mode bosses. Ow! And not making stupid mistakes like that. Some of them can actually be even easier than the normal mode bosses once you learn how to fight them. Might as well demonstrate this. Let's see if I can get... Sweet! Hammer Flip leaves you vulnerable, but if you can position it right, it's very useful. Very. And so we got the UFO. Ooh, a new keychain. Dark Meta-Knight. I've never beaten Kirby in the Amazing Mirror, even though I have the cartridge. Blade Knight. So many new keychains. Gim. Best helper in Superstar. Period. And that's it. So when we continue, we'll be going off to Lollipop Land. So with that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you all next time. Until then, bye ya! Come on, Dedede, we've got a whole game to get through. Stay awake for us.